What's up, cigar junkies? It's your boy Carson, also known as Ashhead, and I am the cigar junkie. And today we will be smoking and reviewing the Diamond Crown Maximus Pyramid number 3 on Ashhead TV today. Smoking the Diamond Crown Maximus Pyramid. This is a very rugged and rustic, toothy, veiny, unique looking pyramid cigar. The band on this cigar is gorgeous. Very, very firm construction on this cigar. Almost feels dry, but it's not dry. I got a nice little squish to it, but that's just that wrapper feeling like that. And getting some cocoa on the nose of this cigar, like a cocoa powder. Let's get a cut on it. Hey, this little pyramid tops, when I cut them, I like to go at a angle, kind of. Not too deep. That's if I'm not V cutting. If I'm straight cutting, I just like to do it at a slight angle. Sweet tobacco on the cold draw. Why I like to do it at an angle, I tend to get a better airflow and pull through the cigar when I cut my pyramids at a slight angle, as well as a better burn. That's just something I've discovered as I smoke cigars. But the draw is very, very tight. Guys, you can see how it's packed in there. It is packed. So I'm just gonna go a little bit lower, not too below the cap, just to see if I can get a looser draw. But that tobacco is packed in there. I can just see it, man. It is almost solid. That draw is still very tight. I didn't quite notice it on the dry pull. That draw is very tight. Guys, I'm going to go and loosen up the draw on this cigar, as well as smoke this cigar down into the first third, and I'll be back. Guys, I think I've worked that draw out on the cigar. I was pulling and pulling, had to go put a different cut on it. So far in the first third, my burn is kind of going at an angle, but not nothing to worry about. I feel like it's going to straighten itself out. Still not getting as much smoke as what I would like to be getting, but I am getting some necessary smoke so that I can taste the flavor notes of this cigar. And so far in the first third, about an inch of a way in, I am getting those natural tobacco sweetness, which reminds me of a well-aged bourbon. So far, so good. Let's smoke it all the way through the first third, and I'll be back. Guys, I have finally got this cigar to pull the way I like to pull. Guys, a mistake that you can make when your cigar isn't pulling very well, you begin to just constantly pull on it, constantly pull. Then you start to do what they call hot boxing. And then mainly like the center at that point of the cigar is just igniting and getting very, very warm. And what will happen then, you can start tasting some bitterness when you start the hot box or when just the center. That's just mainly the filler is burning in the cigar. But guys, so far so good on this cigar. I am through the first third of this cigar. And coming to the end of the first third of this cigar, I got a wood note as well as that sweet tasting tobacco that reminded me of like a very aged bourbon. And all was good, and some hints of pepper that is coating the tongue and the back of my throat through the first third of this cigar. Now, this cigar has a Ecuadorian El Bajo sun-grown wrapper, Dominican binder, and Dominican filler. Did a little slight retrohale there. That slight retrohale had a lot of pepper on it, but it opened up more of that sweet tobacco taste that is just phenomenal. Guys, I'm going to smoke this one down some more past the second third, and I'll be right back. Guys, I am still smoking the Diamond Crown Maximus Pyramid number 3. And I know you're probably wondering, Carson, where can I get that cigar? Well, I'm glad you asked. I got mine from my Black Lion Luxuries Cigar of the Month Club subscription. This came in my November box. Along with 4 other splendid cigars. And if you have not joined the club, it is never too late. There is room for you in this club. And as one of the founding members of the club, James told me that I would like to welcome any of the new guys to the Black Lion Luxury family. And speaking of family, I've recently acquired some things from my Black Lion Luxury family. One of them is this cutter. This cutter came in, I get my boxes mixed up. Man, I guess I should, before I started talking, I should have knew that. But this box came in September. This cutter came in September's box. And it's very sleek and thin, and it just slides in my pocket. When I leave the house, I'm always leaving the house with a couple of cigars. So I leave the house and I slide this cutter into my pocket, and it fits very well. In addition to that, the actual curator of the Black Lion Luxury Cigar of the Month Club, Run Real from Run Real TV, he gifted me this Cigar, I had it upside down, lighter, single flame lighter, and this immediately became one of my favorite lighters because it's very sleek, very lightweight, and just fits into my pocket. And that single flame, it just does wonders when lighting your cigar. You don't overdo it. You don't risk the chance of charring your cigar too much with that single flame. And it's sleek. I like how the button, I get a flame every time. It hasn't malfunctioned on me at all. But guys, guess what? I got the Run Real autograph. How many of you got the Run Real TV autograph? Hey, I'm telling you, this is an authentic autograph, and it's the first of its kind, because one day that guy is going to be a master blender, and you guys are going to be wanting that autograph from Run Real TV. So thank you to Black Line Luxury for always putting together great Cigar of the Month Club boxes, and this past month, or the month of November, included this great cigar. Guys, the finish on that retro hail from this cigar is amazing. Still has some spiciness in that retro hail, but the sweet tobacco finish that gives you like a aged bourbon that just settles on your tongue after the pull of this cigar is the highlight of the hour. Dominant woody note on the second third of this cigar, and I think I may have just cracked my wrapper just a little bit trying to loosen it up when that draw was a little tight at first, but that is a testament to the construction of this cigar, because this cigar started out burning at an angle, no touch-ups, just straightened itself up, and it is performing here in the second third excellent. I'm gonna smoke this cigar well down into the final third, and I'll be back with a summary and to let you know if this one is nub worthy or not. Guys, I am nubbing this Diamond Crown Maximus Pyramid number 3 all the way out, because it is definitely nub worthy. I had to pull out the journal, and I had to make all of my notes in my journal for this cigar so that I can remember the greatness of the Diamond Crown Maximus. Guys, in the first third of this cigar, first of all, I'm gonna back up a little bit more. On the nose of this cigar, I got strong, pungent cocoa powder notes. Then once I got into the first third of this cigar, I was tasting that sweet tobacco and that wood and that pepper, and that finish was like a well-aged bourbon. Once I got into the second third of this cigar, the dominant flavor note was definitely wood, along with that bourbon finish. And then until the final third of this cigar was really when this cigar started to show out and shine. I got those leather flavor notes with that smoky woodiness, and it kind of changed over to like a Scotch finish that I thoroughly enjoy on this cigar. Guys, if you smoke the Maximus, let me know in the comments what you think about this cigar. If you're going to smoke this cigar, come back to this channel, come back to this video. Let me know what you think about this cigar, because it is definitely nub worthy. Ashhead out.